Hey guys, and welcome back to Fringe Friday. I am Carmen, and today we are watching Season 1, Episode 19, which is the penultimate episode of Season 1. We are literally this close to the finale, like a hair's breadth away. I am not ready, but also really ready. I cannot believe that I already have basically an entire season of Fringe under my belt. I have so quickly fallen in love with this show and these characters. I need to know what happens next. Okay, where we left off was, as a recap, just in case, you guys don't watch full length, maybe it's been a little bit since you watched the show. I don't know. I like to do this. It helps me. Maybe it helps you too. I don't know. Anyway, William Bell has been officially outed as the funder for the ZFT network, the people who are propagating, I don't know that that's the right word, perpetuating all of these experiments and doing all of this really messed up stuff, right? He's, Nicholas Boone, the scientist from the last episode, told us that he had never heard of David Robert Jones. Like, assumedly, he didn't know who Mitchell Loeb was. He just knew that William Bell was funding it. The extent of which he knows Walter's involvement, unclear. The extent of Walter's involvement, also unclear. But we know he's somewhat involved. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm very nervous about if Walter's involvement is going to come to light and what that's going to entail if it does. But all I can do is watch it and figure out what happens now. So let's go.
We've recently developed evidence which suggests ZFT is funded by an unlikely source and a name I'm sure you've all heard of. William Bell, founder and chairman of Massive Dynamics.
Yeah.
Provide actionable evidence establishing a link between William Bell and ZFT. All efforts and information go through them.
Yeah, because obviously they can't just walk into Massive Dynamic and be like, hey, this guy told us that you are involved in this terrorist organization. She's making the window cold and that hot? Or is she making it all hot?
I have to get off now.
Okay.
She's trying to help.
Lady, you okay? Yeah, 911.
Burning. Spontaneous combustion?
I need to show you something, Peter.
Okay. He's gonna show him the tall Y. The hovering Y, whatever it's called.
What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yes.
This typewriter's bellies.
So it's William Bell.
Do you understand what you're saying, Walter? That William Bell doesn't just fund ZFT. He wrote their manifesto.
Okay, so he actually wrote it. Okay, we know.
There are references all throughout to the chapter of ethics, but there is no such chapter. It is missing, and I believe that someone has removed it to suit their own evil purposes. And I can prove it. How?
Okay. Yeah.
Book. One with all the pages.
Walter, there is no other copy. This is the only one.
There has to be another one.
And when I find it, you will see. It will absolve him, Peter.
But what if, why would he be funding it if he's not a part of it?
Possible we're dealing with a case of spontaneous human combustion.
That's what I said.
Maybe she was hit by a tiny meteor.
It's also possible.
All right, I'll get the coroner to prep the bodies for transport.
Bodies? Is there another somewhere?
There's two right there. What? There was two. Olivia's seeing stuff that's not... she's seeing through the veil of the alternate dimension.
What are you fishing for? Industrial espionage, treaty violations?
Oh.
We have evidence that indicates William Bell may be involved with several biological attacks.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Perhaps. But as long as you're here, If you have something to offer, now would be the time.
William Bell is not a terrorist.
I'd like to hear him tell me that himself.
I'm afraid that's not possible. He's traveling.
He's always traveling. Can he not get on a fucking plane and come here?
Yes, Jim, I understand. Right away.
He moved his office around?
You changed your office.
Come again?
Is she seeing something else?
Your desk, you moved it.
It is different. It's in a different spot. I'm very confused.
What about the other victim?
There was only one victim.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too. His desk is over there. She's seeing into another dimension, right? Because the colors are different too. Like it was brighter, more blue.
What the hell is going on here?
Sanford.
Why is the entire 13th floor trying to link William Bell to biological terrorism?
Why do you give a shit?
William Bell and Massive Dynamic are the Defense Department's largest contractors. These waters are much too deep for a fishing expedition.
Are you seriously suggesting that we just ignore
I am telling you to drop this.
Why? Because you want money?
Clear?
No, not clear.
Are we really going to?
No.
Yes. 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 You know, I hate Sanford Harris more each episode, and I love Broyles more, so.
She has a $30,000 check from an Isaac Winters.
I found something too.
What?
I think you should take a look at this.
Okay. The colors changed again, so this is not happening.
Walter, I'm back.
You know, I'm I'm just wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Pyrokinesis?
Merely a form of telekinesis, the ability to move objects with the mind.
Merely.
However, with pyrokinetics, they can excite objects at a molecular level.
So where does this ability come from? Is it that she was just born different, or is it something that someone did to her?
Yeah.
That is the real question now, isn't it?
This doesn't look like the kind of law office that would cut a $30,000 check.
Susan Pratt, you told me to call you if anything odd started happening. Well, it did after I took the tests.
The test? Did she have Cortexiphan? Okay, now this seems brighter. He is here. This is definitely whatever she's seeing not really happening. Who is he? Who is he? It said he is here. Who is that? What's going on?
There's another possibility. It's a bit complicated. Deja vu.
It wasn't deja vu, Walter, not even close.
Not typical, protracted deja vu, prolonged. Well, you're familiar with the pliability of space-time, yes?
Yeah. It's not always linear, right? The idea of space-time. Time isn't linear. I could be wrong.
Most of us experience life as a linear progression. It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is an illusion because every day life presents us with an array of choices. As a result, life should look more like this. And that each choice we take creates a new reality.
Timeline, yeah.
We feel that we've been somewhere before because actually we have in another reality.
Yes, I think she's seeing into another reality.
Why am I seeing these visions?
Cortexiphan and whatever William Bell and Walter did.
What about William Bell's drug trials? Is it possible that it's causing these visions?
I don't know.
It's another victim who died the same way Susan Pratt did.
She saw that.
The victim was an American graduate student on holiday. Are you familiar with William Bell?
Oh, yeah.
William Bell killed these people. William Bell's company, Massive Dynamic, is a cover. He founded it to continue his experiments with impunity. Among them, secret drug trials. This was one of his test subjects. You see, Bell is trying to activate his subjects to see which ones were successful. To create super soldiers like Khan Noonien Singh.
Star Trek.
What war?
I'm sorry.
He's a ZFT person.
As in the wrath of?
Yes.
And let me guess.
This war, it's against...
The Romulans, renegade Romulans, from the future, here to change the timeline.
Okay. You know Star Trek's not real, right?
And you all know this because...
I am the son of Sarek.
You're Spock.
Mr. Spock, thank you for your time.
Live long and prosper.
Okay. But he was right about a lot of shit before he went all Star Trek on us.
Maybe if I could get back to that parallel universe as Walter describes, I can ID that second charred body. I mean, maybe what's happening there could help us understand what's happening here.
Happening where?
Shut up. We don't care. We don't. Go away.
You want me to submit for a psych exam?
I read your briefs, and I'd say your analysis borders on the paranoid. Besides which, your behavior has been noted as erratic and driven by emotion, and not just by me.
Driven by emotion?
This has got nothing to do with my ability to do my job. This is about something else.
What
This
I'm
is about
talking
you
about,
and
because
me.
right now, you are acting emotionally.
Yes, you're right, I am. You seem to get off on this.
Yeah, he does.
I don't give a damn anymore, but I'm not going to let you undermine my ability to do my job.
Thank you.
But I am still your superior officer, and that evaluation is a direct order.
Can we send him to the parallel universe or like throw him in a black hole? Like, I don't even care. Just get rid of him. Can we put somebody who's about to spontaneously combust like next to him? Answer the phone.
What's up?
I was wondering where we were on the Susan Pratt case.
We're at nowhere.
I'd like to look again.
They're not friends?
With half of Boston in quarantine lockdown, are you worried about a pair of charred twins?
Twins? Does Susan Pratt have a twin? Maybe a different name?
You're right. Nancy Lewis. It says here that she had a twin sister who went missing.
Oh my God.
Hi. Can I help you?
Oh no! Oh no, I thought it was gonna be Olivia and Charlie, or at least Olivia. Oh no, what's that fuck? I would not want to be walking in a place without a gun like Peter.
What is it?
I got an idea.
What?
So what's going on?
Yeah, what did you invent?
Okay. Here's the deal.
Yes.
The project that I've been working on was for you.
For me?
It reconstructs audio. I wanted you to be able to digitize some of those old water damage vinyl records you have. I know how much they mean to you.
Thank you, son.
Except for instead of a needle, I use the electron microscope
Laser?
to take a high-resolution digital image of the grooves on the surface of the record. That image is then transferred into the computer, which translates it back into audio that we can hear.
You sound just like him.
He does.
Now attenuate ambient noise.
Peter, can you play it back from when he starts to talk? My cell phone app can dial the number from the tomes.
Can it?
This is Harris.
What was that?
Where are we?
No thermal activity yet. The body temperature's normal. We'll know more soon.
Well, he's losing patience. We need her active. Get it done.
Who's he? William Bell? I see Olivia. There's Nick Lane, right? Was that Harris? Yeah, fuck you.
Charlie, I've got her. Back northwest corner.
Where's Sanford Harris, though?
Don't worry, you're gonna be okay.
Where's... There the fuck is.
I can't breathe.
He's trying to kill her.
Damn it, Harris, open the door. She needs help.
Not if she can control it, and if not, she'll explode and kill the both of you, so one problem solves another. It worked. She's hot. We have an active, but she's a loss. She's highly unstable.
They did something to you, maybe to both of us, a long time ago when we were just kids. And right now you're feeling the effects from that. But you can control this, okay?
There was that light box.
Just need you to focus the heat away from us.
Can you blow up Sanford Harris? Because I would be okay with that.
There won't even be a trace.
I'm kind of completely okay with this. I know I should. He's a person and he died, but you know, was he a good person? Not even close. I'm sorry. That's literally exactly what I wanted to happen.
What the hell did you people do to us?
She knows. She knows he was involved.
What did you do to me? Susan Pratt and Nancy Lewis are from Jacksonville, Florida.
They were his trials.
But you knew. Walter, you were there. And you knew.
We meant no harm.
No harm. You were drugging children.
We were trying to prepare you, to make you capable. Something terrible is coming.
What?
I don't know.
He doesn't remember?
Walter, what did you do to us? Damn it, Walter, you do.
No.
He doesn't remember.
I can't remember.
He's been trying to remember this whole time.
Hey, Walter. What just happened?
He cares about her too, so he feels even worse. You know?
You know what happened the last time he appeared with this kind of frequency.
The Observer?
We need to talk.
I don't know what's happening. Like, it's too much. Like, I'm still trying to process. Who's that?
Astrid, I found it.
I don't think that's Astrid.
With the extra pages.
Who is it?
Listen to this.
No. Who is it?
Our children are our greatest resource. We must nurture them and protect them so they can one day protect us. You see how...
What do you want?
It's time to go.
Time to go where? Where's he going? I'm scared.
I'll get my coat.
Where are we going? Can you leave a note? Like, where are you going? I'm scared. Okay, so there's gonna be somebody standing there. Did he just kill her? Or did he trick her? You guys, I am not okay right now. Holy shit, like what? Oh my god. Okay, you guys. Holy shit. Okay, there is so much to unpack in that episode. I am so glad that I have already decided to watch the next episode right now. So, okay. Holy shit. Okay. We have confirmation that William Bell is the one who wrote the ZFT manuscript. However, Walter found and believed that there was a code of ethics in the manuscript that was missing, and ZFT, the organization, is using it for their own purposes. Although, what I still don't understand is if that is the case, then why is William Bell funding them? You know? Like, if he is the person that Walter thinks that he is, then why would he be allowing all of these atrocities to occur? yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that question. It's just something that this episode kind of made me wonder, because you would think, or I would think, that Walter, being who Walter is, would care and would not want all these horrible things to happen. And so I would hope that, you know, who he would choose in a business partner, scientist partner, I don't know what they're called, but colleague, I guess, would also have the same sort of moral compass as Walter, which I know his moral compass isn't like perfect, because, you know, it's a little iffy, you know, but I think he is at heart a really good person, and he does genuinely care for people. And so it's hard for me to reconcile that with who William Bell seems to be. Of course, I don't know. I am going to find out who William Bell is very shortly. Well, I'm assuming he's in the next episode. We could not meet him until like the end of season 2 or beginning of season 3, or I don't even know. But I assume that at some point we will meet William Bell, and that, yeah, we will learn more about him and what is going on with CFT and all of this stuff. This episode, you guys, was so much happened. Okay. I really loved it. One, because it is short and sweet, and I loved it. And let's talk about it for a second. We got rid of Sanford Harris. Okay. Sanford Harris is no longer annoyingly marring our screens with his sexist creepiness. I was gonna go on a rant because he kept calling Olivia emotional, and we know that that is a way that men dismiss women in the workplace. And you know, there's a whole thing. I'm not gonna talk about it though, because Sanford Harris is dead, and we don't have to listen to his stupid ideas about the world anymore. And I know that I should feel a little bit bad that this guy got spontaneously combusted, but all I feel is immense happiness. So, you know, maybe that says something about me. Maybe I need to, you know, look inward. But he's a character on a TV show that I fucking hated. So I'm just gonna take the win, you guys. I'm just taking the win. I'm still very interested in Olivia's visions and the alternate timeline and how each choice you make. Like, I liked Walter's definition of deja vu in this episode, because my understanding of deja vu has always been like in a past life, right? You experienced that place or that moment, and that's kind of the feeling of deja vu, right? Of course, I mean, really all deja vu is like probably your brain recognizing a pattern, or I mean, I don't know what it is, but that's what I've always understood of people's definition of deja vu. And I like this idea of deja vu of being like an alternate timeline that exists somewhat, right? I've been reading a book. I started reading a book this show caused me to read, and I think it's by a guy named Brian Greene, called The Hidden Reality. Hold on, let me see if that's correct. I was listening to the audiobook of it, but my brain can't process things. I'm a visual learner, so I can't really process it that way. Yeah, Brian Greene, The Hidden Reality, Parallel Universes and the Deep Laws of the Cosmos. So I started reading that book. I'm not nearly finished with it, but it kind of ties in to the idea of alternate realities and being like every kind of variation of choices and decisions that you've made, which I think is really cool. And I like the way that they're kind of doing it on Fringe. I don't know if that's how they're actually doing it, but I liked her being able to see into herself from another reality. And I'm very curious as to the reality that she was seeing. Like, Charlie had a scar. They didn't seem to be friends. She had a red phone. He is here, which was kind of the main thing that I was curious about from that. That was written on the building. Truth be told, you guys know I've never claimed to be very smart scientifically. Like I think that science is fascinating, and I think that it's also for people way smarter than me. But I started reading this book because I'm trying to understand the ideas behind what they're talking about in Fringe as far as like parallel universes and everything like that. Because I feel like this guy that I'm reading from also, he explains it in like a easy for people who are not scientifically inclined, such as myself, a way for us to understand. So I really like that. Anyway, I'm just going on a tangent, but I don't know if that book's even going to help, but I like that Fringe is sort of inspiring me to try to learn different things that, you know, I don't necessarily know. It's not my area. That's beside the point. He is here. Who is he? What is going on? Like, I'm very confused. Although, also, the conspiracy theorist guy who like went off on a Star Trek tangent, honestly kind of love him for that. But everything he was saying up until the point of like the Wrath of Khan and thinking he's Spock, Sarek's son, and all that stuff, you know, all before he went on his Star Trek tangent, like I said, everything he was saying was actually very accurate to what we understand and what we know has been occurring. So that's, how did he get all that? Like, he knew about the soldiers, he knew about a lot, like, see, that's the thing, right, about conspiracy theorists, right? They get actual factual information and they know it, and then they kind of apply it to something very not factual and not correct. But yeah, I don't know how he knew everything that he did know. You guys, there's so much to talk about in this episode. I'm like, I want to talk about everything. I'm probably still gonna forget stuff though, because there is so much to talk about. We had Olivia's confrontation with Walter at the end, which emotionally I was not ready for and upset me, because I think that Walter really has grown to care about Olivia, and I think that her confronting him with this thing that he is so deeply ashamed of because he doesn't remember was very traumatic for him, and now he's gonna be gone. I don't know what's going on. I don't think the Observer is a bad guy, but where did he take Walter, and why, and for what purpose? Like, we have that. He showed up. Nina Sharp was talking to Broyles. We don't know what happened there. Nina walked out of the elevator and got shot. Is she dead? Is she tranked and kidnapped somewhere? Like, I need to watch the next episode and know what the fuck is going on. Is the Observer taking Walter out of the game and seeing what happens? Is he taking him to an alternate universe? Is he taking him to a location where they're gonna wait? We never found out about what the fucking egg was. Where is that child, the Observer child? Is he just gonna stay with that family? Like, what's going on there? Is William Bell gonna come back now that Nina Sharp is gone? Is just what's happening and what's gonna happen? And I don't know. And I'm very excited to learn. Like, we just had such cute moments in this episode with Walter and Peter. We had Peter making Walter the device, and like, he's so smart and so capable, and I'm so proud of him, and he gave Walter this present and they're bonding, and then he's comforting Walter as he's crying, and now Walter's gonna be gone, and I just don't know. I don't know what to think about any of it. Like, I need to watch the next episode and find out what happens next. I'm gonna go do that. As always, if you want, you can watch the next episode right now as well if you join Patreon, which is linked in the description down below. You can also see my entire full-length reaction to this episode. You can like and comment and subscribe as well if you aren't already and you have a desire to. Let me know if you burst out laughing like I did when Sanford Harris died, because I would like to feel less like I'm evil. Like less of a bad person. I don't know. Just let me know. And if you're still watching this far, that is, which you probably aren't. Anyway, I am going to get right into the next episode because a girl is impatient. Yeah, I hope to see you then. Until next time. Bye, guys.